Hi guys, this is the first official YouTube video of the WideSlideLeague. I'm saying official because we've been doing various kinds of tournaments and events for months now. Now I just wanted to post something actually interesting first and then upload the rest. So this is a 135 HP Toyota Trueno, not a super fast boring supercar with tons of grip. Instead, to me, it's the most basic D-Class car you can imagine that I've tuned myself to beat the world record, which is driving as fast as I can for 50 laps around Forza Horizon's longest track, the Goliath, in the lowest class possible, and record it without the game crashing. Plus, at the same time, I wanted to talk about the state of having fun in racing video games in 2025. I also wanted to talk about my plans to make racing great again and who we are and what we're doing behind the scenes. So, I didn't pick this car because it was good. I picked it because it wasn't. Because everyone else was running X-Class supercars with slick tires and perfect tunes. I wanted to know what would happen if I went the other way. No power, no grip, just pure concentration. That took over 20 hours. This is the slowest full-length Goliath challenge ever done, on purpose. No, I wasn't paid to do this. No, I didn't lose a bet. It was because I wanted to kick off something different. A community where racing is for everyone, not just the usual YouTube big shots. And I did it because racing games need a reset. So I decided to go in the complete opposite direction. Slow, quiet, brutal. Alright, so why all this? Because I wanted to prove something about games, about racing, and about what happens when you ignore it all and just go your own way. Because let's be honest, racing game content sucks right now. There's a few creators doing the exact same thing, often just from another point of view. And let me show you something. Yesterday I spent about 2 minutes browsing through the videos of these content creators, and I made a small picture for you of these videos. They all come from the last month, so they are all pretty fresh, and as you can see, that's how creative they are. Forza, but you drive what you spin. Wheelspin chooses my drift car. Forza, but Wheelspins choose our cars. Wheelspin versus Wheelspin. Wheelspin versus Wheelspin. Forza, but ChatGPT chooses our cars. Wheelspin versus Wheelspin. Forza Horizon 5. Forza, but we can only use supercars. Next one. Hiding from cops by blending into traffic. Hiding from cops by blending into traffic. Hide and seek but in Forza Horizon 5. Hiding as NPCs in Forza. Me, Seeker. Me, Seeker. Hide and seek in Forza Horizon 5. Getting pulled over by a cop in Forza. Hide and seek in Forza Horizon 5. Drift cars versus cops, Forza Horizon 5. And drift cars versus cops again, this time Assetto Corsa. And one more. Which country is the best? American versus Japanese drift cars. Best JDM car brand challenge. Again, which car is the best? We found the best car brand in Forza. Best car brand challenge. Random cars. So this only proves how racing content became safe, predictable, and honestly kinda lazy because of this quantity over quality frame of mind just to milk the YouTube cow. It's cool for a few views, it's fine to watch it once or twice, but then it gets super boring and there's nothing new. There's still the same recycled content. We've seen it all at this point. And there comes us. I believe that WideSlideLeague is different. It's not a personality cult. It is not a Discord built around boosting my ego. It's a community that was built by racers for racers who want real challenges, real creativity, and yeah, real rewards, real tournaments, custom maps. I mostly do map making in Forza because the Forza Horizon 5's map is they're just terrible, okay? It's Mexico, it's full of nothing ever happens. So I'm making my custom maps, they always have a twist, so you can't trust these maps at all. And this is where it starts to be interesting, because I don't know if you remember, but the best emotions are when you miss a checkpoint, or you don't know if you got it, or if you fall off a cliff, or if you, I don't know, get rammed by someone else. And depending on the event, we got cash prizes via PayPal. And of course, you got the YouTube quote-unquote screen time, not the fake "you're lucky to be here" vibes. I want you in the videos. I want drivers, good or bad, not big followings. It's not about followers, it's about the slide. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate on these content creators. I just wanna do something different. So instead of doing that, I wanted to do something pointlessly difficult and slightly insane, because at least it's mine. No clickbait, no borrowed format, just one guy, a weak car, and way too much free time on a weekend. I wasn't doing this for views, I was doing this to burn a hole in the algorithm, like, hey, there's still people doing other stuff. Let's talk about what actually happens when you do this kind of race. Spoiler, your brain slowly uninstalls itself. Early on, you're focused, you're hyped, you got this, you tell yourself. You don't got this. Around lap 15, your hands start hurting. Lap 20, your joints file for divorce. By lap 30, your sense of time is gone. I thought I was on lap 38. I was on lap 22. Your eyes glaze over. Your soul leaves. At what point you start forming relationships with traffic cones. Not good ones. You're starting to count trees and stuff like this. But in a weird way, it was peaceful. Nobody watching, no stream chat, no one yelling, "You should have picked an all-wheel drive swap." Just me and my little car together at last. So why does this matter? Because this dumb race, this unnecessarily long test of patience, was the unofficial launch of something I've been planning quietly for a while. WideSlideLeague, or rather its YouTube channel, as we've already had some tournaments, winners and prizes. We have a growing Discord channel too. I'm not here to flex. I'm not here trying to be the next big racing YouTuber. In fact, this channel isn't even about me. It's not your typical channel based on recycling other channels' content. No Discord built around my face. No, you should feel lucky to be in my video nonsense. This is a community. Real players, real races, real cash prizes. It's about the community I'm building with a few friends. No gatekeeping, no ego-driven Discord roles and mods. Just racing, built different. The format is simple. I pitch weird ideas on Discord. You vote. We build a custom map. We play it. Someone wins, and depending on the scale of the event, they can get actual real life prizes. That's it. You don't need the following. You don't need to suck up to get in the video. You just need to actually show up on time and drive. And no, this isn't just Forza Forever. We do CarX drift racing too. Assetto Corsa, NoHesi or Touge races, maybe BeamNG and other games if they fit. You want to compete? Good. You want to help build? Even better. You just want to lurk and watch quietly? That's cool as well. The only rule, don't be boring, expect gameplay twists as you'll never know what's around the corner. Bring your own style and your favorite car. We'll make space for it. We'll try to make your A-class car compete with supercars. So yeah, all in all, I did the dumbest possible challenge in Forza Horizon 5 and I survived, barely. Would I do it again? No. Well, maybe. Alright, I might redo it in a Peel P50 with 4 horsepower if the channel grows to 10k subscribers. Until then, this is the start. WideSlideLeague is now live on all fronts. Join the Discord in the description. Vote on the next race. Take part if you want. Pitch any ideas you've got. Next tournament drops soon. Until then, see ya and stay wide.